Hello, and welcome to what may be the last edition of Spotlight on Seniors for the year 2020. And what a year it has been. We hope you and your family are doing well, happy and healthy. Throughout it all, there were bright spots, with us having to make changes in the way we do just about everything. Southfielders did just that, figuring out how to stay in touch, how to stay informed, and how to be active. One high point of the year was the monthly Walk in the Parks, sponsored by Southfield Parks and Recreation. Walk in the Parks proved to be one of the most popular events in Southfield, with residents enjoying visiting local parks and getting a taste of fresh air, all the while being safely distanced. There was no cost to attend, and participants looked forward to the chance to visit with friends in a safe way. Solitary walks played an important part of my sanity during this pandemic. Carpenter Lake, with its boulder sculpture, was the site of the last walk.
Carpenter Lake, we have a really cool art installation made up of some really large boulders, some rocks that have been brought in from different parts of Michigan. And it's created an area and a space where people can come out and either sit and relax and enjoy their surroundings, or they can take a little bit of a walking adventure and see some of the different types of rocks that we have there. There's some really nice vegetation that we'll be able to see. There'll actually be some markers out there placed strategically, so that all someone has to do is go on their phone and plug in a Q code, and then a history of where that rock came from, a history of the rock formation and how it came to be.
Well, I was approached by Marshall Lasser, who is a semi-retired attorney that lives in Bingham Farms. And Marshall had offered to do some work in Birmingham Parks, and the city never got back to him. And so he contacted me. I set up a meeting with him, and I was very interested in what he wanted to do for a number of reasons. One, when people want to give something to the city, I think you vet it, not that you'd accept everything that comes along, but this sounded really fascinating to me, and I liked the idea that he was combining stone and greenery, and that it's not finished. There's some more planting that needs to be done, as well as there's going to be interpretive signage. Because as you know, when you tour Carpenter Lake, the Boulder Garden, there is a variety of stone there. It's not all the same thing, and it's some of it is actually glacier boulders that came here to Oakland County, and now have been moved to Carpenter Lake. And then others come from the Upper Peninsula and from Canada. And some of the stone that has the mica in it, you catch it at a certain time of day, and it just glistens. It's when the sun is at a certain angle, and just the color of the rocks, and how they look different when they're dry as opposed to wet. It's really fascinating.
Residents near the park have really come to appreciate it for its peacefulness, its wildlife, and its beauty. We spoke to Bart Eddy, a longtime Southfield resident who lives nearby and often walks his dog Rusty at the park.
I've been aware of this park since before they started doing any development in here, because as my son was growing up, when he was 10, 11, and 12 years old, he and a little neighbor friend would play down in here. There were just some trails here at the time. So when they first started to develop the park, we were thinking, oh wow, what's this going to turn into? But we were surprised in a major way because of the beauty with which the city of Southfield constructed the park. So I think it's fantastic. You know, there are young people down here, children, families, fathers, mothers, fishing all the time, you know, occasionally catching one here and there. But this is really a beautiful park. We walk it every day and sometimes twice a day. And by the way, this is Rusty.
Some people travel hours to go up north, and this Carpenter Lake Nature Preserve is just as beautiful as up north.
The Southfield walkers met Kathy Freesia from Southfield Parks and Recreation bright and early for a walk through the park.
I kind of like
You
him
have
better.
to read that flyer. Read the flyer because you have to call my office number, leave your name and your phone number and what time and day you're coming. So, but in the winter I have.
It was cool, but not too cool. And a chance to see squirrels, ducks, and occasional dog walkers. The highlight was the overlook and the dam, where we had a chance to talk to Yvonne Bridges, who said the walks have been wonderful.
It's actually been wonderful because I'm not a person that would do this on my own necessarily. And being with Kathy and all the folks, it's been a great experience. It started out slow. There were only like 3 of us the first day. And then it got bigger and bigger, I think, especially when some of the Southfield Pavilion walkers started coming with us. So it's been a really nice turnout. My absolute favorite is Carpenter Lake Park because you're in the woods. It's beautiful. You see the changing of the leaves as the season has gone on. And it's a great wandering. You see the water, you see the ducks. It's fabulous.
Some guy down here fell in and what I do? Walk down that way. If you buy this at the farmer's market, this branch would cost you about $10.
Some signage is already in place, identifying wetlands and wildlife habitat. The Southfield Library also teamed up with Parks and Recreation for a variety of in-person, outdoor programming that features fitness, freebies, and plenty of fun. And it corresponded with the walks.
They have the walk in the park at a different park every Thursday here at the different parks in the city of Southfield. So the library brings out books for the walkers, and these are free books that the walkers can have. And it's every Thursday at 9 o'clock. Oh, the walk is really nice. It's the first time I actually been here, and I didn't know it had like a little pond and lake and nature. It was really nice. Just a really nice park.
Nellie Hazley is a Southfield resident who's been on 3 of the walks. She forced herself to get up and do it, and feels great.
I've been on 3 of the walks, and I encourage anyone come out and do it. Once you try it, you'll come back. The games are beautiful, the women are, and you can see the nature and just be part of all of this. I was down and didn't think I really wanted to make it because I thought it was overcast and it might rain. and I just share. I am so glad that I got up and forced myself to do this, and I feel great.
The regularly scheduled walks may be over, but the Carpenter Lake Nature Preserve is still open. The park is open from dawn until dusk. And if you want to find out more about the Carpenter Lake Nature Preserve, call Southfield Parks and Rec at 248-796-4600. As the year comes to a close, the Southfield Police and Fire Departments, along with the Coalition Against Domestic Violence, made lots of people happy with their gift giveaway.
So Monday, December 7th from 11 to 1 at Southfield Parks and Recs building, here at the drive-through circle, people just drive up and we will be giving bags out. We will be social distancing and we'll just give people as they drive up through the circle, we'll give them the bag. They are for children ages 4 all the way up. They are gender selective and age appropriate. So this particular event became about because I've been working closely with Chief Barron with domestic violence prevention. That was one of his things on his to-do list as far as making Southfield a safer place. And we've been working together since he got here. And so when I got the information that I would be getting the toys, the first place I thought about was giving them away was to Southfield. So that's how this came about. And we had talked about being able to do something for the kids, for the community. So it all came true, as you can say. It was a dream come true to be able to do this. So Southfield Domestic Violence Group is a nonprofit organization that basically deals with domestic violence, child abuse prevention, sexual assault prevention, and human trafficking prevention. We do prevention and awareness and education for eradicating those social ills. So a couple of months ago we had a march here. It's Christmas now, so we're in the season of giving. With COVID-19, the need has basically hit the stratosphere as far as what people really need and are used to getting but can't, so we wanted to give back. We wanted to make sure that kids had a great holiday, and we wanted to relieve parents of stress from not being able to have money to give back to their kids the way they normally would. I have community partners who give year-round to me, so PetSmart's community partner, Operation Homefront, they were I would say the main givers this year for this through Dollar Tree. And they're resourceful. We do stuff with them. Other than this, we've done the school book bag giveaways for kids to have supplies. COVID-19 this year we did it, and we're happy to do it with them. The Southfield Police Department and the Fire Department are very kind to come out today and to pack gift bags with gifts of love and hope and help for everybody, especially the kids. So that's what they're doing here today.
Oh, today is another great day in the city of Southfield. We're putting together care packages for kids from ages all the way from 4 or 5 year little boys and girls all the way up to young adults, even adults, but some kids are teenagers. So a great day when when everyone can get together, work together, and help put stuff together for people that are in need during the holidays. Nothing, for me, warms your heart better when you're able to come together and help for a good cause. Now, COVID-19 has put some limits or some challenges on the way that we do things in the past. We normally have Shop with the Hero and those things, and we still looking to do some of those things, but probably on a smaller scale and still stay safe. But today is a great thing that everybody's coming together. We're making bags, and this puts our hands really on it compared to how we just take a kid and go shopping. But this now we're actually preparing a bag with love, for a little boy, a little girl. So this is a special event also. So even though times are hard, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, but this is a thing that you can do. Giving this time of year is more important than ever this year than other years. There's a lot of people that were working that don't have the same income they had before, and this is a great way to help out and get us all through this difficult time.
So we have hats, gloves, socks, scarves for the cold, and then we have stuffed animals, we have games, we have dolls, we have action figures, we have Legos, which are always fun to play with even if you're an adult. We have paint kits, we have coloring books and crayons, we have all kind of toys. We have games for kids to play with, and they're really things fun to play with. Monday, December 7th, from 11 to 1 p.m. It's a drive-up toy giveaway.
Well, and different as far as us actually able to give away these gifts. I mean, now it's going to be a drive-up celebration where, you know, a little less hands-on, but it doesn't mean we don't care as much as years past, but maybe a little more in that how we have to give a little extra and extra love. So, I mean, I'm looking for a great turnout on Monday. There'll be representation from a lot of different departments in the city, and we'll come together and help give love to community and people that are in need. Well, I don't want to spoil it. We gotta check Santa's, you know, his schedule, make sure he's available. But yeah, the plan is that we're gonna bring out our vintage fire truck. Hopefully, we're gonna have it decorated and have it on display if people want to able to take pictures, you know, safely with it. But that's something that we're trying to do. Anything we can do right now to make someone smile, to help out, to pay it forward, is definitely something I believe the city of Southfield has embraced. Well, it's changed it. It's for one, it's made me really thankful for family. This has brought us closer. I mean, now I have my senior daughter is doing remote school at home, so she's home all the time. My wife's working from home, so it's really brought us close together, but also made us thankful. I mean, everyone is, you know, knows someone that has been affected by COVID, that you know, the outcomes haven't been well with COVID. So I'm really fortunate to have a good support network at home, but that we come together, that we share, and that we're looking to do things for others at this time. I think that's the biggest thing, and that helps. I think that helps everyone gets through what's going on right now with COVID. I just want to remind people to be safe during the holidays. You know, when you're cooking, make sure you don't leave pots unattended on the stove. If you're going to use real candles, which your fire chief, you know, wishes you would use alternative means. If you're going to use candles, make sure you don't leave them unattended. You blow them out and you make sure they're out before you leave. And always have a working smoke detector and a fire extinguisher handy in your home.
Well, that's it for today's show. And on behalf of producer Michael Talley and the Cable 15 crew, we hope you have a happy holiday and a great new beginning to the new year.